What's up, everybody? It's Tanner Lee of the Kicking Out Podcast. Brand new week, so you know what that means, a brand new pro wrestling quiz. And this week, I thought we'd do a quiz on an AEW talent, that hasn't had too many matches in AEW. He's had a majority of his matches in his career with the WWE. Before that, he had matches for years with the WCW, but he spent a majority of his career with the WWE. And we are talking about Paul Wight, aka the Big Show, the Giant, Captain Insano. And you may be asking, why are we doing a quiz on Paul Wight? Well, AEW Dynamite, of course, hasn't happened yet tonight. That's happening later on tonight, and Austin Shepard and myself will be recapping and reviewing, if you will, Dynamite later on our podcast. So please check that out if you haven't already. After you watch this quiz, go check out our Dynamite review podcast that we do live every week shortly after Dynamite goes off the air. And I'm thinking tonight that we will find out who Jericho's buddy was referring to last week, and when he was regarding Powerhouse Hobbs. I think we'll find out who that is, and if my speculation is correct, I think that will be Paul Wight. We'll see Paul Wight make a in-ring return eventually into AEW. So I thought it'd be fun to do a Paul Wight related quiz. I mean, a guy who has tons of history in the business, tons of matches. So I was able, luckily enough, to find a quiz on Paul Wight, and Big Show quiz, if you will. And this one is Big Show's Big Four pay-per-view opponents in the WWE. So there's 108 of them. Got 10 minutes. It looks so Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, starting in 1999 through, it looks like, Royal Rumble and WrestleMania 33, which was 2017. So, here we go. We'll see who knows the most about Paul Wight, a.k.a. The Big Show. I'm going to start with Kane. I know he's been partners with Kane, of course. Had many matches with Kane over the years. How about The Undertaker? Would help if my keyboard would time up with my typing. Undertaker. WrestleMania 20, John Cena. This is not going to be fun if my keyboard doesn't keep up with me. How about Eddie Guerrero? No Eddie. Okay. How about Rey Mysterio? Chris Jericho? How about Chris Benoit? Batista. Okay. Well, Carlito. Was he on Survivor Series team? Oh, and WrestleMania 22. Let's see here. Floyd Mayweather. How about JBL? How about Brock Lesnar? I know, Survivor Series. Kurt Angle. How about Hardcore Holly? Okay, so we got JBL. How about Farouk? Ron Simmons, maybe? Okay. How about Stone Cold Steve Austin? Stone Cold. How about The Rock? How about Randy Orton? Bray Wyatt? No. How about Brody Lee or Luke Harper? Eric Rowan? Maybe? Okay. So you got 44 so far of 108. Look at this real quick a little bit. I know he won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, one of those WrestleManias, but I don't know who he last eliminated. How about The Miz? Cesaro? Oh, that's who he last eliminated? Or that's when Cesaro won at WrestleMania 30, last eliminated Big Show. How about Dolph Ziggler? No. Kofi Kingston. Big E. Trying to think of WrestleMania 99. Kim Shamrock, maybe? Big Boss Man? Boss Man Survivor Series 99. Can I not remember? Oh, Triple H and McFoley at WrestleMania 16. Oh, and Mankind at WrestleMania 15. Okay. WrestleMania 17 was King. I think Raven was the other one. Yep. WrestleMania 21. That was 05 in LA. Who would he have been feuding with around that time? Mark Henry, maybe? Oh, we got Mark Henry there at Royal Rumble. Braun Strowman, WrestleMania 33. How about Viscera? Midian? Okay, who else would have been part of that ministry? Oh, Shane McMahon. Shane O'Mac, 01. Oh, that was the Alliance, wasn't it? Yep. Mr. Kennedy on any of these Survivor Series teams? No. 05 looks like it was a SmackDown team with Batista, Rey Mysterio, JBL, Randy Orton. Who else would have been a SmackDown guy in 05? I'm a Christian. Was it one of the Hardy Boys? Nope. 2010 was he against the Nexus or something? So made 28 from Atlanta, 29 from New York. Starting to hit a wall here. I've done really bad with the SummerSlam. Oh, a great Khali anywhere? Still want to get that other one in 99. I don't Road Dogg or Billy Gunn anywhere. X-Pac. X-Pac and Kane 99, that's right, when he was part of the Armageddon team, I believe it was, with Undertaker. I believe that's what they were known as. He had the ECW run. That was probably the 06 SummerSlam. That was a poll. Wow. Sabu. I was just thinking ECW. So he had 21 in LA. Who would he have faced? In 99, Attitude Era, Ministry of Darkness, Boss Man, Midian, Viscera, Triple H. Triple H and The Rock later that night. Test, maybe? No, darn, I was confident in that one. Hmm. Oh, how about Daniel Bryan? Oh, I'm blanking. I'd like to get at least 80. Um, just gonna start guessing, guys. Cody Rhodes, 28. Duh. Oh, I'm gonna kick myself. I'm really mad can't figure out that 99 Survivor Series guy. And thank you. Shoot. Royal Rumble 2011, also 13, 15. Wasn't something stupid like Maven, was it? Oh, 2000 or WrestleMania 21 might have been that sumo wrestler. Yeah, it was that sumo wrestler. Zico Jackson, Alberto Del Rio, Roman Reigns. I should have. That was Philly. I should remember that. Lucky Bono. Yeah, I couldn't think of his name. Chris Masters, John Morrison, R-Truth, Zico Jackson, Justin Gabriel, The Nexus, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns. Oh my gosh. The Shield. That's right. That's a bad miss. That's a bad miss. Damien Sandow. Bam Neely. Don't know who that is. Shad, JTG, Punk, Joey Mercury, Gallows, Punk again, Big Cass. Probably got Punk. Prince Albert. Yep, wasn't even on my radar. Luther Reigns, Mark Jindrak, Bobby Lashley, Del Rio, Tyler Rex. Don't know who that is. McIntyre, Swagger, Sheamus, Rollins, Rusev. Okay, I'm not as mad with myself as I thought I would be. Still, just under the average, 69%. Nice. 73 is the average. So, well, I guess we will see how well Shep knows Paul Wight, aka the Big Show. All right, Shep, another week of the Kicking Out podcast. You know that means another week of the professional wrestling quiz that we do weekly on here on our YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you haven't already. What are you doing? Um, Hope you're prepared for this one because this is an interesting one. It does involve a current AEW talent, a talent that we saw appear tonight on TV, a talent that has been in the industry for many, many years. Has been with a few different promotions. Do you have any guesses?
Are we talking about Paul Wight?
We are talking about tall Paul Wight himself, aka the Big Show, aka the Giant, aka Captain Insano. He goes by many names, but I like to call him Tall Paul. But we are going with the Big Show's pay per view opponents for the WWE's Big Four pay per views. So there's 108. You get 10 minutes. It starts in 1999. It goes until 2017.
So the big four. So we're talking WrestleMania, SummerSlam, uh, Survivor
Yep.
Series, and Rumble.
Yep. Correct. Which every time we do these, the Rumble ones are kind of difficult because it's usually a mixture of a match they're in and also the Rumble match. So it's usually who they're eliminated by. But I'll give you a hint. You'll probably get those right. If you can name the who's who, you'll probably get those. So,
Okay, I guess let's go.
all right.
John Cena. Triple H. Let's go Randy Orton. Let's go Chris Benoit. Eddie Guerrero. That's a stretch.
I guessed him too, surprisingly.
Yeah. Kurt Angle. Stone Cold Steve Austin. The Rock. Ric Flair.
No. Do you want to know what number you're shooting for, by the way?
Sure.
75.
Oh, God, I got a long way to go. Shawn Michaels.
Let me see if it takes it like this. Oh.
No. Undertaker. Kane. Chris Jericho. Man. It's been a long time since we watched some of these shows.
I know. Can you see the years? Just I want to make sure you can see the years on here.
Yeah. How about Test?
I guessed him too. I was shocked he wasn't.
No. Well, that's a big four. I'm
Yeah.
sure they worked. But man. Hogan. How about the Dudleys? No?
Nope.
God, I'm drawing a blank in his era. Big Boss Man.
There you go. There's one. And I'll give you a hint here. Look at that. 1999 Survivor Series. So you know Boss Man's part of a team.
99. I'm old, Tanner.
Oh, I feel you.
Kamala.
Oops.
No.
Make
That
sure
was he's too old.
Yeah.
God, I'm trying to think. So 99 was his earliest, right?
Yeah. So that's dead in the middle of Attitude Era. So what faction was Boss Man a part of?
Oh man. I have not a clue. That's been 30 years ago for me, or 24 years ago. No, that's not it. That's not going to work.
And some of these other ones, these later ones, you can probably guess some just popular guys, present day stars.
Shawn Michaels. Did I guess him?
Yeah, you did.
Damn it. JBL.
Good one.
Okay. Yeah, he kind of snuck in there. Ron Simmons.
Nope.
No. Um, shoot. And you got me on this one for sure.
You're missing some big hitters.
uh,
I don't want to give you too many hits because I don't want you to get on a roll.
did I already say The Rock?
Yes, and you got him. I was just making sure
Okay.
there.
I already said Stone Cold, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash. Floyd Mayweather.
I was waiting for that one.
I mean, it only got me one, but
I know, but yeah.
man, this is. I got nut earthquake. He's dead. He was dead by then, wasn't he?
So
I'm trying to think of all
that's
the big
awful to laugh. I'm not laughing at the fact that he's dead.
yeah,
I'm
you
laughing.
couldn't don't laugh at that. That's awful, Tanner. Come on. Gosh, I know I'm missing some.
I'll give you another hint. In 2001 Survivor Series, that was the WWF versus the Alliance. I'll give you that. But you got two guys already of the five there. So
Batista. Cody Rhodes. Um, well, it doesn't help me back in '99 on Survivor Series, does it?
I'll give you another clue. The faction the boss man was with was the Ministry. So think of like guys that were like those dark characters in the 90s.
Oh, Mabel.
There you go. Viscera. I knew that's what he was called. So.
Um, what about the old D'Lo Brown? When he that was a no. Um, Farouk, which is Ron Simmons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't. I did not watch it that in that early 2000s. Edge,
You real good one.
Christian,
Surprisingly, no.
no. I'm still 30 away from you.
I was mad at myself. So
Holy shit. Vince McMahon or McMahon's.
Chano.
Shane, okay.
He was part of that Alliance team.
Ric Flair. Did I already say that?
I think you did, but I typed in just to be sure.
Yeah, I got Goldberg.
WCW, but not.
No, no Goldberg. Already said Taker.
You're gonna kick yourself.
I probably am. I got nothing.
46. How about Brock Lesnar?
No.
Alberto Del Rio, Daniel Bryan, Mark Henry. Of course, this stupid thing pops up. Same Alberto, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns. I missed him. Mankind / McFoley, Raven, Akebono, which I could not remember. I remember he went against a sumo wrestler, and I couldn't remember the name. Carlito, Chris Masters, John Morrison, R-Truth, Wade Barrett, Ezekiel Jackson, Heath Slater, Justin Gabriel, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns again, Cesaro, Damian Mizdow, Baron Corbin, it looks like, Mojo Rawley or Braun Strowman, X-Pac, Sabu, Bam Neely, don't know who that is, Shed
Who?
Gus, Bam Neely,
I don't like him.
Shad Gaspard, JTG, CM Punk, Joey Mercury, Luke Gallows, Punk again, Ryback, Miz, Big Cass, Prince Albert, Midian, RVD, Booker T, Brock Lesnar, Hardcore Holly, Carlito, Luther Reigns, Mark Jindrak, Rey Mysterio, Bobby Lashley a couple times, Sabu and RVD again, Alberto Del Rio again, Tyler Reeks, Drew McIntyre, Jack Swagger, Mark Henry, Sheamus, Seth Rollins, Mark Henry again, Rusev, and Luke Harper.
That's stupid.
So you got 43%, average score is 73%. I got 69%, which I wasn't too. If I had to fail, I'm glad I got 69.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
There you go.
So tough one. I wonder how our co-host who can't be with us tonight, Paul Zartman, would have done on the Paul quiz. So
I guess I didn't watch a lot of that stuff where he was with, even when he was with the Shield and those guys.
right.
And I don't like to remember a lot of Alberto Del Rio either.
He's a scumbag. I struggled mid 2000s, like 07 to 2011. I wasn't really watching, so that's where I struggled. But better luck next week for both of us. So
yeah. Well, we haven't seen Paul White in 400 years, so
we saw him tonight, and we'll talk about that here momentarily. So click that like, subscribe, and follow button if you haven't already. We're going to keep coming out with these quizzes. So appreciate it.